Turkey's insurance market is worth $11 billion. In recent years, it's been enjoying healthy growth thanks to new laws introduced to liberalize the industry. But it is still underdeveloped compared with other established economies due to poor public understanding of the benefits of insurance. Here to discuss the issue is Dominique Uzel, Director of International Operations at Groupama, which recently won the World Finance Award for Best Insurance Company, Turkey 2012. Dominique, welcome.
Thank you.
First, tell me about Groupama as a group, because you in fact started in France?
Yes, of course. Groupama origins dates back to the mid-19th century. It was originally created by farmers, French farmers, who wanted to protect their crop against natural perils. It was created as a mutual. Then later on it extended its activities in other lines of business. More recently, it entered the banking and the asset management industry. Now we are one of the most well-established companies in Europe, with more than 17 billion euros of turnover, nearly 100 billion euros of assets under management, and we employ near 500,000 employees.
And of course, there has been significant expansion into Europe, Turkey being one of the markets. So tell me how you found the Turkish market.
Well, for any insurance company, diversification is a must. Of course, you can diversify by line of business, by channel of distribution, and we've been doing that in the past decades. But since the beginning of 2000, we found that it was really important for us also to have geographical distribution of the business, and we decided to enter the Turkish market. We already knew that market because we had a significant participation in one of the leaders of the industry, which is called Güneş in Turkey. But we wanted to really operate directly in this business, and we had a chance to acquire the former state-owned insurance company, Başak, in 2006. Then in 2008, we acquired from Turkish cooperatives, agricultural cooperative Güven, and we merged both companies in 2009 to create Groupama Sigorta and Groupama Emeklilik. Now we enjoy a very, very interesting position in the Turkish market with more than 5.6% market share, with nearly $600 million of premiums, and we have around 600 employees working in the company.
The growth of Turkey's insurance market has obviously been quite astounding, but only a small percentage of the Turkish population use insurance cover. How do you deal with this issue?
Yes, it's totally true. When we look at the figures of the insurance penetration per capita in Turkey, we are talking about $100 in P&C business and $20 in life business. When we compare that with developed countries like France, where we have a strong position there, we have in France $4,300 per capita in insurance. So there is a huge room for improvement. If we look at the past decade, we see that this improvement is real because the insurance sector has been multiplied by nearly 7 in the past 10 years. So we believe it's going to keep on growing. The fact is that we think that it will still grow double the growth of the GDP, local GDP, and that's the reason why we want to be very active in this market.
Tell me about your most successful product.
Okay, so we are working in all the lines of business, but the most important one today is the motor line of business, mainly because the MTPL is a mandatory insurance in Turkey like in any other country. But if I should mention one specific line of business, I would talk about agriculture insurance, where we are holding a 40% market share, thanks to the exclusive agreement we have with the Turkish agricultural cooperative that we got with the Güven buyout in 2008. We have access to nearly 2.7 million farmers. That gives us the possibility to sell all our products, either insurance, agricultural products, or even life or other type of products.
Earlier you spoke of diversification. Tell me, are there any new products planned, and are you looking to diversify your business lines? What's next for Groupama?
Of course, we try to follow closely the market trends and to understand better what are the expectations of our current and future customers. So we do a lot of marketing study, opinion polls. We listen a lot to our distribution network. We have a huge distribution network in Turkey. We have more than 2,000 agents working with us. We have the agricultural cooperatives, but we also have bank agreements with 600 branches. And one of the recent initiatives that we have taken was to launch a very interesting new product, very innovative and well in line with the needs of the Turkish society, which is education insurance. What does it consist of? The education insurance provides the guarantee for any child when their parents underwrite this type of insurance to have their scholarship guaranteed during all their youth in case of problem that could arise to the family head, like death or permanent disability. And it's really an extensive coverage as it can last up until 20 years, and it has 30,000 of maximum guarantee per year within this product.
And finally, tell me about your CSR. How do you give back to the community?
If we look at the Turkish subsidiary, we have two very interesting initiatives that we have launched in the past years. The first one is the children education. We are participating to a very, very ambitious program together with the Turkish education government. So we have set up a lot of programs together with the schools, but also with the family that needs also to be involved in this program. And the second initiative we have is linked to what we are doing already in France. We have a strong foundation which is called Groupama Foundation pour le cinéma. What we aim to do is to restore a classical old movie that would disappear anyway if nothing is done, in order to help to maintain this cultural heritage in each country. And that's what we are doing also in Turkey. We have managed to restore 5 classical Turkish movies, very well-known movies of the mid-50s and 60s, and we are projecting them in all the film festivals for all the assistants to see, and it's a very interesting initiative.
Dominique Uzel, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.